guys. This is very weird. We are almost ready. Finn is going to share a playlist for you guys so you can make yourself nice and comfy in your room. The playlist is called Coronavirus Yin Yoga, just for you. Be creative with your props today. So gather maybe a bunch of books. If you don't have props like blocks, if you don't have bolsters, just use your pillows, blankets. We don't have blankets, unfortunately, in the studio right now, but please bring your own. And yeah, I thought to give chair options as well, because we are about 65 people in the room. So I thought that with this amount of people, I will try to give as much options as possible. So yeah, make yourself comfortable, maybe sitting on your mat or maybe sitting on your chair, playing your music. I give you a few more moments. And yeah, well, a very basic explanation of today's practice will be focusing in our heart and lungs meridian, in our heart chakra. The practice will have 3 levels. So in a physical level, we'll be focusing in the lungs and the tumor. So the tumor is like the entry for your lungs. That's where the virus is loving it so much and is trying to build up a house in your tumor. So there is no way we are going to allow the virus to build up any house. This is a pit land. There's no way we can build anything in this land. Good. In second level, energetically, like I said, heart and lungs meridians, chakra, heart anahata chakra. And emotional level will be focusing into this social distance and self-isolation, which is pretty broken heart for everyone right now. So yeah, after this explanation, make yourself comfy, have your spine nice and long. So I will be using the chair today, why not? Maybe sit down on your mat. Good. We'll be resting hands, either palms facing down, maybe palms facing up right now. We need a bit of energy, so let's bring palms facing up. And begin to allow your gaze softening, maybe closing your eyes totally. And like we usually do, spending first moments to observe those distractions. Observing those places, calling for your attention. Observing the monkey mind traveling through time, past experiences, maybe future plans, probably loads of worries, fears. And from those dark places, we'll try to move towards light through the practice. Slowly, let's begin to shift our attention away from those thoughts, from those places, and starting to engage with external noises around, maybe the neighbors, the traffic, ambulances, maybe your flatmates, any noises around. And gently, less slowly, allowing the attention shifting away from those external noises, arriving into your space, into that room that you are right now, with your senses, perceiving that space, that safe place, perceiving the walls, the ceiling, providing with some safety, perceiving the floor with those body parts in contact to your mat. That floor providing some support. And we'll try to find 3 qualities to begin with: stillness, solidity, and a sense of rooting down towards the earth. From those body parts in contact to the floor, slowly, slowly, allowing the whole body, embracing these 3 qualities. And finally, let's arrive at the breath. Keep observing for a moment how that breath flows in and out through your nostrils. Natural rhythm of breath. And if it's possible, let's observe where that breath is happening right now. If it's a chesty breath, or maybe something more thoracic, maybe abdominal breath. Let's keep observing without any critical thought, simply accepting what we are right now. Good. And eventually, let's allow that breath becoming slower, steadier, and deeper. So starting with an exhalation next, empty your lungs, gently drawing the belly button into your spine. And with the inhalation, begin to expand from the belly to the ribs, chest, collarbones. And with the exhalations, collarbones, chest, ribs, back to your belly. I'll repeat a few more rounds on your own, getting used to your full yogic breath. All right, and we'll repeat a few rounds of pranayama all together. So let's begin with an exhalation next. Empty the lungs, belly button to the spine. Starting your first inhalation, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4. Hold, 4. Exhale, 8. Last few rounds. Inhaling, 4. Hold, 4. Exhale, 8. Last one. Inhaling, 4. Hold, 4. Exhale, 8. Then slowly back into your natural rhythm of breath. Slowly back into your whole body. Let's begin to tap thumbs on the rest of the fingertips. Gently opening the eyes if you like to. You don't have to. Good. And we'll come out from the posture. We'll meet everyone to begin with on the mat. I'll give you a few variations. I'll give you first the variation on the mat and then the variation with the chair. Great. So we'll be coming into our folded butterfly. Good. From here. Good. We could either bring all of the feet together. If we got a bolster, then we can bring the bolster in between feet. Good. If you've been in the class, you already know what to do. So just sending your sitting bones, rooting down for tight hips or dodgy knees, maybe coming with a support under your sitting bones, any support, a pillow, a block, pile of books. And the same with your knees, dodgy knees, propping up your knees. If they don't feel comfortable, great. And we'll take an inhalation here, lengthening the spine. And with the exhalation, slowly, slowly folding forward. We try to keep lower back straight. We can allow upper back to soften, roll, maybe resting the head, forehead, maybe resting the forehead on top of your pillow, changing directions of your props, just making yourself comfortable. Good. The same with your books. And rest. We'll be holding every pose for several minutes, so be curious, explore options, and choose. And the option with the chair, this is for maybe elders or hip replacements. We'll find our cross-legged position and simply resting your arms, maybe using a blanket or a pillow, resting here. And I will call you when we are halfway, so you can swap legs, right? Okay, so now you are all set up, and I will count the minutes. Recalling the attention back into your breath, taking 3 breaths. This is just halfway. So inhaling, let's come back to center. If we are cross-legged, we'll be swapping directions of the legs. If we are on the butterfly, just taking an inhalation, lengthening the spine. And with your exhalation again, finding your fold. Maybe you reach a few inches forward now. Great. Very good. And we'll recall the attention back into the breath, taking the last 3 conscious breaths. Inhaling from your belly, expanding to the ribs, chest, collarbones. Exhaling, collarbones, chest, ribs, back to the belly. Inhaling 2. Exhaling. Last inhalation. Last exhalation. Great. And slowly using the next inhalation, coming back to center. And now we can come out from the posture. Let's place all the props on your sides. We don't need any props for next. Good. Just extending your legs. Little shake. Maybe little swing side to side. Maybe a few hammocks. You already know about this. Great. And now we'll find a counter pose. We'll be connecting with our femur. So the femur is that access to your lungs. And it's about, so if you find your collarbones, few inches down, underneath your collarbones, this little bone around your sternum, but higher around that area, right? So we'll be interlacing hands, and with the thumbs, we'll be gently applying a bit of pressure while we are in our Sphinx position. Careful, we don't want to break the sternum, so just being gentle, a little bit of pressure is enough. Good. So we'll be now in our prone posture, elbows more or less at the level of your shoulders, and the same. We are interlacing hands. We can relax the glutes, the legs, and just finding that place. Good. And with your chin, the chin could be pointing front, or if you like to relax neck, then we can bring chin all the way down. Great. And about last minute coming, let's recall the attention back into the breath. Naturally flowing in and out through the nostrils. And if it's possible, let's count the last 10 breaths. More or less finishing our few breaths. Slowly we'll come out from the posture. Good. From here, let's find belly and chest on the mat, resting both of your arms parallel to your legs with palms facing up, and just taking a couple of breaths on each of your sides. Neutralizing the spine before we continue. Good. And gently pressing hands under the shoulders, inhaling, extending your arms, and let's meet into our child's pose. So your favorite child's pose here, there are so many variations, ideally sitting on your heels, but again, if we feel that we've got any injuries or discomfort and around knees or hips, then we can come up with one of those pillows between hips and heels. Another option. And we'll try to count 10 more of those conscious breaths. The last 3 breaths, inhaling, expanding from the belly, ribs, chest, collarbones. Exhaling, collarbones, chest, ribs, belly. Inhaling 2. Inhaling 3. Great. Then slowly sliding hands under the shoulders, extending your arms on the next inhalation. Great. Hope you're following the class. From here, we'll be going into a spinal twist. So just how you are, let's bring the right shoulder on the mat. Good. Finding the twist towards your left side, resting the right side of the face. Again, if we find like the neck is hyperextending, come up with one of those books supporting your head. The left hand, let's try to bring left hand at the back, palm facing out, maybe around the lumbars. Maybe for more flexible shoulders, we can send that hand all the way to your right side. Good. And if we don't have any props, we can still do the same without prop. Maybe sitting on your heels or maybe sending hips up to the sky. Remember, you can always take breaks in between whenever you need, whenever you feel. We try to resolve being still, although if we start to feel discomfort, obviously we come out from the posture, taking a few breaths, recover, then back on your pose. Then we'll be focusing slightly more into those exhalations while we are in a spinal twist. So let's count the last 10 long exhalations. Then more or less. Finishing, few breaths, slowly let's come back. Left hand under the left shoulder. Good inhaling, extending left arm. Come out from the posture for a moment. So coming into your tabletop, little shake, swing side to side. If you need to stretch legs, also you can stretch legs before we do the other side. I'll take a sip of my tea like I normally do. Great, chop chop, next side. So we'll meet back into our child's pose. This time left shoulder on your mat, finding your best option, maybe here, maybe with some support in between hips and heels, or maybe hips all the way up. Sending the right hand, palm facing out around lumbars. For more experienced practitioners, going towards your left inner thigh. Recalling the attention back into the breath. Few last conscious breaths. Nice and long exhalation, massaging your lungs, helping yourself with the belly button. And the last inhalation, last exhalation, using the next inhalation to come out from the posture, slowly, slowly. Great, now we can come out from the posture. Good, little shake to the legs, wherever works for you. Great. All right. So we are coming into a forward fold, caterpillar. Also many options here. I'll try to give as many variations as possible. Tight hips, tight lumbars, come up with a support under your sitting bones. Good. Maybe bending the knees if you don't have any props. If you got a prop, coming with your pillow or bolster under your knees. And we simply take an inhalation, rising up. And with the exhalation, same process as previously in butterfly, folding forward from the pelvis, allowing the lumbars to be straight, relaxed. And we can allow upper body to soften and relax. If relaxing neck and head brings too many tensions around the back, then the same, using your props in a creative way to support your forehead. All right. And if you like to use the chair, we can also use the chair. So we'll place the legs underneath our chair. We'll grab the handles. And from here, just finding the perfect position for yourself. You might be up here, that's totally fine. Maybe more flexible people will go a bit forward. And the same, softening knees. See how that feels around the lumbars. And maybe resting forehead. Pick and choose in a few moments. Let's recall the attention back into the breath. Counting the last few conscious breaths. And slowly letting go, if you got the chair on, letting go of the chair. Slowly everyone will come back into seated position, neutralizing the spine few moments. Good. All right, and again, we'll find a counter pose. So for next, we can either use a spare mat that maybe you have around the house, or simply we'll be folding one side of the mat, making a roll. Good. So the roll is up to you how tiny or bigger roll you like. You fold the roll. More experienced practitioners, you already know what you need. If this is totally new for you, maybe we want to start from the beginning. Good suggestion. Great, so we roll the mat or using spare mat. If you got a blanket, you can also place the blanket on this side without mat. Great, and from here, we'll be now finding our supine posture. The legs will be extended, focusing in this body part. So the line of your bra, if you're using bra, will be right on top of this support. Good. And we allow the arms to rest on the sides, feeling that the diaphragm is opening up. So try out. If you find that that's too much, then roll the support a bit lower. If you find that's not enough, then you roll it and find what is needed for you. More advanced practitioners could do the same without this and using the bolster. Yeah, good. This is nice and sunny. I wish you were here. It's pretty boring teaching to a camera, to be honest. Recalling the attention back into the breath, the last few breaths. Right, so just how we are, we'll find a variation for Bananasana. With the right hand, let's bring right hand parallel to the right shoulder. Great. And maybe using your feet, pressing your feet, slowly we'll be rolling the body, towards the right side. Good. Finding that the left side is opening, just taking an inhalation, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, resting left hand beyond the hat. Good. You can use your legs, your knees as a tripod to support the body. Just finding some good stretch around armpit. And that'll do. Last 3 breaths. Back to your body. Lovely. We'll slowly bring the left hand close to your hip. Then we'll find again ourselves facing up to the ceiling on your own way, on your own time. We'll be doing the same on the other side. So left hand now, parallel to your left shoulder, rolling the body to the left side, using your knees as a tripod, inhaling, reaching up with the right hand, exhaling, resting left hand over the head. Back to your breath, last few breaths. And slowly, right hand around your right hip. Good. Just pressing with the help of your left elbow, with the help of your right hand, pressing the mat. And slowly, slowly, we'll find a seated position away from the pose, just making a little or bigger ball with your body, allowing the spine to be relaxed, allowing head and neck to relax. Few breaths. and finding neutral pose. Great, so we're getting ready for Shavasana. Many options here as well. If you are using your pillow, then bringing that pillow between knees and thighs so you can relax fully your lower body and your lumbars. If you are using the chair, then we can also use it right now. Good. In the same way. Good. So bringing your shins, your calves on top of that chair and relax here. If you don't have the chair, then just using your pillow or bolster under your knees, lay down. If you are going hardcore, then why not using eye pillows, blankets, maybe to support your head. If we find a big space between neck and head, sometimes I find people struggling to relax shoulders and neck in class, so I should suggest to either send chin to the throat, finding that elongation in the neck, and if that's not possible, then using a block, in this case maybe a book, to give a bit of more space around neck. Great, and today we'll finish with a guided healing visualization, very powerful healing visualization that will begin from your heart chakra. So let's bring the attention at the heart. For a moment, observing the vibrations, the cardiac rhythm. See, perhaps you notice a little difference from before the practice. Online teaching is very different as being in the room, but we'll get through it all together. Don't give up. Okay, whenever you're ready, sending around your heart 2 sparks of red light. Observing, visualizing these 2 sparks of light swinging around the heart, vibrating, clashing, multiplying, becoming few, hundreds, millions of them. And observe how these millions of red sparks of light begin to expand towards your left side of the body, from the heart to your left shoulder, front and back, to your left arm, all the way to your left fingertips, fingernails. Also around your left chest muscle, left collarbone, rib cage, the back of your left, the left of your upper body, back side, the left hip, the left leg, knee, all the way to your left toes and toenails. Also all the way up to the left lateral of the neck, between neck and throat, left facial muscles, the teeth on your left side, left cheek, left nostril, the left ear, the left eye socket, eyebrow, temple, left brain hemisphere. And if it's possible for you, observing, perceiving any qualities that this red light is bringing. Maybe in terms of temperature, we observe left side of the body warmer than the right side. And we'll be leaving it there. Attention calling back into your heart. We'll be placing 2 sparks of blue light. Keep observing those couple of sparks of blue light swinging around the heart, vibrating, clashing, multiplying, getting few, hundreds, thousands, millions of them. Observing how they are expanding towards your right shoulder, right chest, right rib cage, the right side of the upper back, lower back, right hip, right leg, right feet, right toes, right side of your neck, between neck and throat, right side of the face, from teeth, right cheek, ear, nostril, eye socket, eyebrow, temple, right brain hemisphere. Observing any qualities in terms of temperature, maybe slightly colder than your left side. Keeping the attention at the brain, observing left side red, right side blue. Eventually, allowing these two lights to fusion, intermingle, becoming a purple light. The whole brain submerged in this healing purple light. Whenever you're ready, allowing this light to expand from the brain to the back of your head, back of your neck, facial muscles, throat, both shoulders, both arms, both hands, upper body, front and back, glutes, pelvis, hips, both legs, both feet, all the way to your toes. The whole body submerged in this healing purple light. For the last few moments, silently, you will be guiding this light anywhere around the body that you know you need some healing. And allowing this light to reach those body parts with every inhalation, and with every exhalation, allowing this light to expand. this relaxation is finished. Gently starting to call the attention back into your whole body, just how you are, starting with a gentle wiggle from fingers and toes. And bit by bit, allowing any movement that comes into the body. Gentle movement around neck, maybe stretching up, knees to chest, little rock side to side, reactivating the back of the body. Finding fetal pose, dropping knees to one of your sides. And slowly, slowly, finding a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed, coming hands into your prayer position, close to the heart. And we'll take the last few breaths all together. So let's bring thumbs all the way up, symbolically touching your forehead because you are not allowed to touch your face. Taking an exhalation first, empty the lungs. And a big deep breath with courage. Coming into your lips, symbolically touching lips. Exhaling. And a big deep breath with gratitude. Back into the heart. Last deep breath with loads of love for all of you guys. I hope you keep well, stay at home. Thank you very much. Namaste. And if you got any questions, I'll be in the computer. So please do, or just text me on my phone or Instagram or whatever, okay? Thank you very much. Ciao, ciao. See you soon.